Senator Antonio Trillanes on Thursday accuses President Rodrigo Duterte's son and son-in-law of having over 100 million pesos in each of their bank accounts. Trillanes says Davao City Vice Mayor Paulo Duterte, the president's eldest son, had more than 104 million pesos in his bank accounts as of November 2015. The Davao City Vice Mayor initially refused to answer when Trillanes asked him to confirm if the alleged bank account was his. He then invoked his right against self-incrimination. Trillanes also says Manassas Carpio, Davao City Mayor Sara Duterte's husband, had more than 121 million pesos in his bank accounts. Carpio denies any knowledge of the bank accounts brought up by Trillanes. The younger Duterte and Carpio both refuse to sign bank waivers to open their alleged bank accounts. The two also deny any involvement in customs corruption and smuggling. Trillanes also says he got information from a foreign country that the Davao Vice Mayor is a member of a triad. Trillanes says the younger Duterte has a tattoo on his back, which is evidence of his membership. A triad is among the branches of Chinese transnational organized crime syndicates that operate in different countries. The younger Duterte refuses to show his tattoo, citing his right to privacy.
He only presented the body of he wanted to see. Is he gay? If he's gay, probably if he said that only, I want to show you. I want to see yours, then I would have probably shot myself, no?
The Philippine National Police says it will no longer probe the cases of slain teenagers Carl Arnaiz and Reynaldo de Guzman. This after President Rodrigo Duterte ordered the National Bureau of Investigation to take over the investigation of Arnaiz's case.
The PNP will be supporting the conduct of investigation by the NBI as ordered by the President. This is in a way, para maalis yung agam-agam o sasabihin poprotektan the white was.
PNP spokesman Janardo Carlos says the PNP will form a special investigation task group to assist the NBI with its probe. Carlos says the PNP will only help the NBI gather evidence and won't have a say in recommending charges. The slain boys, Arnaiz and de Guzman, were last seen together on the evening of August 17 in Cainta, Rizal before they went missing. Arnaiz allegedly robbed a taxi driver in Navotas on August 18, then was killed in a supposed shootout with Caloocan City cops. De Guzman was found dead last Tuesday with around 30 stab wounds and his head wrapped with packaging tape. His body was floating in a creek in Gapan, Nueva Ecija. The Duterte administration remains open to the left even after the Commission on Appointments rejected 2 of the National Democratic Front's nominees. The CA on Wednesday rejected the appointment of former Agrarian Reform Secretary Rafael Mariano. Former Social Welfare Secretary Judy Taguewalo was rejected last August. Their failure to get the CA's nod comes after the breakdown of peace talks between the Duterte government and the NDF. Duterte declared an end to the negotiations after members of the Presidential Security Group were wounded in an encounter with the New People's Army. Presidential spokesman Ernesto Abella says, quote, "If we are going to work together, then there must be some form of agreement, and apparently at this stage, it's a little bit complicated." Communications Secretary Martin Andanar says he will check on reports that his department's Assistant Secretary Mocha Uson violated government orders prohibiting public officials from entering casinos. Uson performs almost regularly at a bar inside a Resorts World Manila casino, even if a memorandum circular issued by Malacanang prohibits government officials from entering casinos. The same document orders heads of government agencies such as Andanar to remind their personnel of this prohibition and mete out the appropriate penalties. Presidential spokesman Ernesto Abella, meanwhile, says the memorandum circular must be complied with. He adds there should be an investigation to confirm if Uson is guilty of any violation. A palace source says Andanar gave Uson permission to perform in gigs at various bars. But it is not clear if Andanar was aware that some of these performances were inside a casino. The United States District Court in California dismisses all the civil cases filed against Philippine Senator Manny Pacquiao and 7 other defendants related to his fight against Floyd Mayweather in 2015. Class action lawsuits across the United States consisting of 26 individual actions and 15 consolidated complaints were merged into a multi-district litigation action known as the Pacquiao-Mayweather boxing match pay-per-view litigation. Among the defendants were Pacquiao, Mayweather, Pacquiao's advisor Michael Conch, top-ranked Chief Bob Arum, and its president Todd DeBuff, and HBO. The complainants said they would not have bought tickets nor paid pay-per-view to watch the fight had they been informed about Pacquiao's injury. But the California court says, quote, the proper remedy for such unscrupulous behavior when it implicates the core of athletic competition is not a legal one. It says the complainants received what they paid, the right to view a boxing match between Pacquiao and Mayweather, as sanctioned and regulated by the Nevada State Athletic Commission. The California court adds the complainants had no legally protected interest or right to see an exciting fight.